Hello everybody, welcome to this amazing channel again. My name is Solomon and here is Select Talk Football. I've been away for a very long time, more than 2 weeks now. I've not posted a video for you guys. I'm so sorry, but now I'm back. Let's talk. Here is another conversation around football. But before we start the main video of today, and of course we're going to be talking about Chelsea and Victor Osimhen, Ivan Toney and Al Ahly. Poker game is happening there, but before we dive into that conversation, I will tell you something. Something big is coming up. We've been planning something since I left. And that is why I've not been available to you. So we are going to be starting our amazing podcast very soon with a very good topic that you want to watch. So let's see how it goes. But the main thing is, please don't be left out whenever that is going to happen. So make sure you subscribe. If you are watching this video for the first time, you are watching video on our channel for the first time, subscribe. And if you are an OG here, please hit the like button and leave your comment in the comment section below so that the newcomers can identify you. And let's dive into the conversation of today. Chelsea, Ivan Toney, Victor Osimhen. Last night, Chelsea played Servette on 3-2 aggregates. Let me use that aggregate to say the scoreline so that it will not be so embarrassing to Chelsea fans. Chelsea was embarrassing last night. That game was so embarrassing to watch because I don't expect Chelsea to lose 2-1 to Servette. I respect to Servette because Servette, if you get the gist, so you get the gist. If you don't get the gist, forget about it. Okay, Chelsea with Servette yesterday, and Servette pull out a miracle. I see that as a miracle because I don't expect that Servette team to beat Chelsea 2-1. If what we saw last night is what is going to be happening in this conference league of a team, it's better Chelsea wouldn't have even qualified so that we'll know they are only playing the domestic league and nobody will be worried about who they play outside of England, because we know no team aside from Wolf that was beating 6-1 6-2 last week. Nobody really cares who Chelsea is at the moment. Their identity is already depreciating. They are losing their identity, of course. I don't see Chelsea contending for anything because with what they are playing, might because on the plenty for this video, I don't see Chelsea contending for anything. Respect to Soviets. I'm not saying Soviets shouldn't win a game. They should, but for a squad like Chelsea, I don't think it was healthy for football. That result is not healthy at all. It's not looking good, bro. But that is it. That is a giggle. But let's talk about the transfer saga. Osimhen to Al Ahly. Not Al Hilal. I say Al Hilal in the first video I shot. That's the reason why I'm shooting this video again. Al Ahly, let me confirm that. Al Ahly, I know it's Al Ahly. Let me confirm that. Wait a minute. Yes, Al Ahly. Osimhen to Al Ahly is nearly to be like a done deal because Napoli will not have any issues with the contract terms, the payment terms, and of course Saudi will pay once because we know they have money. But the only problem now is with Osimhen. Osimhen is the one holding the steering. He's the one driving the whole situation now. And Chelsea are the one facing the poker game. They are the one suffering the whole situation. They are under pressure. Because, of course, from what they are playing, I know Chelsea need a defender and they need a striker. You cannot tell me that the best tactics for defense is attacking. Because there is no way you attack somebody and then they will not defend themselves. If they are good at defending, then they can sit back with your defense that open, what will I even say now? With your defense that's open. You know what I'm saying? If you get the gist, you know what it means. With your defense that's open, you will definitely conceive goals. That is what happened to them last season. I wanted to say last semesters. Last season, their defense was not that very good. Though there was Thiago Silva, there was Chalobah in the team, but this season there's no Chalobah in the picture. And for Chelsea to kick out Chalobah like that with that kind of defense they have, I don't think is a wise idea they've made, decision they've made for themselves. Of course, their defense, their DM2 is actually checking, but that's Lavia is there. Caicedo is there, but Enzo, I don't know what Enzo is actually doing, because that guy has been putting stinker after stinker all these days. Although he gave assist in the 6-1, 6-1 against Wolf, but that is not enough for a captain of the team. We want him to be like the guy, the main guy, the OG, the one driving the beds, the field, driving everybody crazy to win football match. But if he's playing what he's playing like that, how is every other person going to be motivated? Of course, they won't be motivated. A captain must always be the one captain the team. Captain the team, not only in talking terms, not women, not only talking to them, motivating them, but by action. They say a good leader lead by example. Oga, play good football, and you will have the mouth to para for whoever you want to para for. As we say in Nigeria, shout. But now he's not actually doing so well. But so let's see what happened, because the season just started. We can't judge anybody now. It's just barely 3 games. 2 games in the Premier League. 1 loss, 1 win, 1 huge win. We changed the language of so many media houses. Is it who was saying that yesterday? Not yesterday. Immediately after they won. After they won Wolf. I think it's screw it. I can't remember. But I saw a video that said Chelsea are contending for title. Contending for which title? With this kind of performance they are putting in every week. Every week. I can boldly say every week. Even the 2-1, the 2-0 wins against Servette at Stamford Bridge last week was a stinker. Just that Chelsea won, there was a home advantage to that game. Not a home advantage from rivals per se, but a home advantage per strengths. You know what I'm saying? They have a lot of crowd cheering them, and Chelsea were able to pull like that result, and it was just a whole lot of drags before they were able to get that result for themselves. Chelsea were not as serious in their last first leg with Servette, and then Servette, using their own home advantage this time around, they were able to deal with Chelsea 2-1. And if they were able to keep up to that standard of football they were playing from the beginning or more, they would have won Chelsea 3-1, 3-4, 5-1. I'm not exaggerating. They would have won Chelsea woefully. But now look at what is happening to Chelsea. We hearing the gaffer saying that no, those that are training apart are not going to be getting meaning. If the transfer window should close today, they are not going to get in a minute from him. Of course, it's good you hold your side, like we say in Nigeria, hold your side. It's good you hold your side. It's good you're clear to your players, and I think that will raise a little bit of tension on those that are playing also, because you know, if one thing happened to one, it can happen to all. Whatever happened to one can happen to all. You can be dropped anytime. For him to drop what's his name? Osimhen. This video is getting too long. Let me talk about Osimhen. Then I will say a little bit about what I feel with the decision they've made with Chalobah at the end of this video, just briefly. So Osimhen to Chelsea is eminent. Is going to happen if the salary term is agreed on, because Osimhen actually wanted to play he wants to play in Europe. He don't want to go to Saudi yet. He still have a lot to prove. So Chelsea is the best or the right destination for him. PSG can actually do anything anytime. They are just like Saudi. They have a lot of money. They can come into the picture and then snap the deal away. Because Osimhen only have agreement with PSG in June. No other club have a personal term agreement with Osimhen. But Osimhen has an agreement with Real Madrid. But Chelsea now, they are now facing that poker game from the 3 angles. They are playing with Osimhen. They are playing with Al Ahly. And then they are playing with Napoli. Napoli were a little bit stubborn with their price. That was what was chasing Chelsea away from the beginning. But now, Napoli reduced their price tag already from 120 flipping million down to 60 to 70 million, according to what has been agreed with Saudi. I don't know if they have agreed that with Chelsea, but that was what was agreed with Saudi. I don't know if that will happen. But if Chelsea should be good up top, Osimhen had to be signed. They have to be a compromise. Someone have to compromise. If Osimhen loves Chelsea that much, he should compromise. And if Chelsea want Osimhen the way they are clamoring, they should compromise. Pay him the salary. Pay him the flipping 200,000 per week. That is 11 million net salary. You can just amortize the whole transfer deal. Are you not Chelsea again? The king of transfer amortizer. Huh? King of transfer amortizers. I don't know if there's any word like that anyways, but Chelsea are good with amortizing payments. Splitting in 10 to 20 years. Kidding. Now we talk about Ivan Toney. Saudi too are there. Al Ahly are there also. Pulling Chelsea's leg. Chelsea, you signed Ivan Toney, or you signed Osimhen, or you lose the boat. Transfer window will close. Very soon, Ivan Toney will decide to stay at Brentford. And Osimhen cannot stay at Napoli, of course. He must leave. He has to leave. And he either go to Saudi, or he come to Chelsea, or another miracle happen from another place. My brother, I'm going to be using pigeon for you. Take what you've got and play your football. Even if you stay at Napoli, your career will be dead. I know that one. Your career will be dead. One season is not a small time for any striker to stay idle. You need to play. So accept now, or don't accept tomorrow. All right. And now we talk about Ivan Toney already. Ivan Toney, is just every other thing are just to mount pressure on Chelsea to make a deal happen. And then the little one I want to talk about is Sancho. Sancho to Chelsea is actually good, but Chelsea appreciates Sancho according to a lot of news flying up and down. But it only boils down to Man U now. Man U are the one driving the seat. If they want Sancho off their back, of course, it's on a very huge salary. If they want him off, they should accept Stanley or Ben Chilwell. Not Chalobah, please. Chalobah should not go to Man U. I don't want him to go to Man U. I want Chelsea to reconsider their option and returning him to the team. Chalobah should come back to Chelsea. He should come back to the first team already, because that defense is leaking. That defense is mess. It's nonsense. But Chile should be relieved. Or the Sassy. Any of them can go. Chalobah is better than those two. Better than Chile, better than Disasi, better than what's his name? This tall other guys. I don't know his name. Screw it. Alright, that is what I wanted to say about Chalobah at the end of this video. My name is Solomon, and if you want to watch more of my football talk here, and remember, as I said, there's a huge thing happening, and something is going to be happening. We're going to be starting our podcast showing you the deep side of Nigeria, Abuja, everywhere you want to know about the most hidden tribes of Africa's. It's Africa's. I'm just saying rubbish this morning. So that is it. So let's see what happened in the nearest day. And if anything happened before the end of today, today is the end. Today is the end of transfer window. If anything happened before the end of today, I will come here to let you know. And if anything does not happen, anything will not happen here on my channel today again. So I will see. Let's pray something happen. Let's hope Osimhen come to Chelsea to fix their striking issues. And I know my brother is there. My brother from another mother is there. Jackson is my brother, my junior brother. I know him, so he can play very well. I don't know him. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just kidding you. So go and enjoy yourself. Enjoy your day. This video is already long. Ciao, ciao. Subscribe. Subscribe.